A letter arrived to a federal court addressed to a judge. The handwriting was uneven, the tone unstable. The letter claimed to be from a Secret Service agent demanding a federal case be dismissed. Other letters to government employees followed. Some were sent to the Department of Housing and Urban Development, others to district courts. They included death threats, mentions of anthrax, vivid promises of destruction. One letter read, "I hate you, Joe Biden, and I'm going to kill you and your family and everyone in the White House. I'm a psycho killer, and I'm going to blow up the White House and kill everyone in it. I'm serious and not kidding. Lock me up or all of you will die. Have some anthrax, you bastards." Eventually, the FBI zeroed in on one name, Travis Ball. The turning point? One letter, written to a sheriff's office, was purportedly written by an FBI agent working on a top-secret case. The writer demanded that photos and personal information of a Travis Ball be removed and deleted from jail records. Travis Ball was brought in for questioning.
All right, you Travis Leroy Ball, is that correct?
Right.
I'm Lieutenant Allen with the Jones County Sheriff's Office. This is Lieutenant Gleaton with the Jones County Sheriff's Office, okay?
Okay.
See if you want to talk to us about the reason that you're here.
Yeah, I want to know what I'm being charged with and why.
You want to know why you're being charged with and why?
And where's the evidence?
Okay, well, your attorney will get all that information, but do you want to talk to me about it?
You can ask me whatever questions you want to ask.
Okay. All right. Before I ask you any questions, I'm going to get some information from you, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to read you your Miranda rights as well.
That's correct. I've been on that side of the desk.
Okay.
You know, I used to work with the Lamar County Sheriff's Department and with the Putnam County Sheriff's Department.
Okay.
Plus, I was a federal correctional officer in Atlanta at the USP. I used to be a Georgia correctional officer.
Okay. Your first name's Travis, right?
Correct.
Middle name Leroy?
Correct.
Last name's Ball, correct?
Correct.
How old are you, Mr. Ball?
54.
What is your current address?
985, Highway 41 South, in Barnesville, Georgia.
What's that zip, do you know?
30204.
Okay. What was the last grade you completed in school?
16.
So you doing...
Well, I mean, I did 12 years, and then I got typical college, military, and other stuff. Federal Correctional Officer Training School just at Georgia, and I went to Lance Trailer School. I've been to Georgia Corrections Academy in Forsyth,
Okay.
and all my military schools and stuff like that.
Okay. All right, I'm going to read this to you, okay? Today's date is March 24th, 2021. Time is approximately 11:05 a.m. The place is 123 Holmes Hawkins Drive, which is the Jones County Sheriff's Office. It says, my name is Travis Leroy Ball. I am 54 years old. My address is 985 Highway 41 South, Barnesville, Georgia 30204. I completed the 12th grade and got 4 years of college in a school. I know that Lieutenant Allen, that's myself, and Lieutenant Gleaton are deputy sheriffs with the Jones County Sheriff's Department.
Correct.
He told me that I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say can be used against me in a court of law. I have the right to talk to an attorney, have them present with me while I'm being questioned. If I cannot afford to hire an attorney, won't be appointed to represent me before any questions if I so desire. I can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand all that, correct?
Correct.
Okay, it says, I understand my rights. Having these rights in mind, I am now willing to talk about, and I want to talk to you about some terroristic threats. It says, I have not been threatened. I have not been promised anything. I have not been forced in any way to answer any questions or make any statements. You understand all that, correct?
That is correct.
You still want to talk to me?
I will talk to you, but I'm going to tell you that anything you accuse me of, I'm saying I'm not guilty, and
Okay.
I'm not admitting to guilt. And I'll put that, I want that written on the statement.
Okay.
I want
Do
that.
you want to talk to me or not?
I'll talk to you,
Okay.
but
If you want to talk to me, sign right there by that X. It's not admission of guilt. It's just stating that I explained that to you. You understand it, and that you're willing to talk to me without an attorney.
no.
You will not sign it?
No, because once I sign it,
Okay, we're done.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Now, how do I get apply for a public defender?
They'll explain it back there in the jail to you.
You know, but I will talk
Do
to
you need to have an attorney appointed, or you say you need one appointed to
I
you?
need a public defender.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll get
the
you one.
jail got a form you can fill out to request that.
Okay.
Come on back out here, Mr. Ball.
But I know that anything, I've been on both sides of this fence.
Yes, sir.
And anything I say, whether I say the truth, y'all gonna twist it up. The DA's office will twist it up to make me look guilty.
Okay.
Like, I used
That's
to-
your opinion. You
I used
free
to
say
work.
whatever you want to.
Let me say this much.
Yes, sir.
I used to work for the Michael Moore, who was a federal prosecutor in Macon,
Mm-hmm.
and his assistant, Verna Colvin,
Mm-hmm.
who was a former U.S. Assistant Attorney out of Macon. She was a Bibb County Superior Court judge.
Yes.
I was an FBI confidential informant working
Yes.
for both of them.
Yes, sir.
When I was in Atlanta, I was working for David Perdue
Mm-hmm.
as his campaign manager to when he was running for Senate.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was sending out flyers and stuff to vote
Right.
for him
Yes, sir.
for Congress. My goal now in life, because I used to work at Rogers Air Force Base, and like I said, I used to work as a federal correctional officer in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I also worked at Rivers State Prison in Milledgeville.
Mm-hmm.
And my goal now in life is I want to run for U.S. Senate and be
Right.
chairman of the Armed Forces Committee.
I understand.
Because Sam Nunn, when he was in office, I used to write him as to figure out how to run for Senate.
Mm-hmm.
And also with David Perdue.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I've already contacted the Federal Election Committee
Yes,
to
sir.
put my name in to run for U.S. Senator.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. That's
You know.
pretty good goals to have.
But I'm
For
letting y'all
sure.
know right now I'm not admitting guilt. And I'm
Yes,
not
sir.
guilty of anything y'all charging me with.
I understand. Yes, sir.
And you can tell the DA that. And I'm not making no deals.
Okay.
I'm not guilty.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay.
Well, that's certainly your prerogative. You
Yep.
just talk to your attorney about that, and your attorney can assist you with all that. Anything
Okay.
else we can help you with right now, Mr. Ball?
Only thing I know is if y'all got any evidence to where I've committed terroristic threats, like I said, I want to see the evidence.
Yes. Well, what we'll do is your attorney will have to request all that information from the DA's office. He can file a
motion
for discovery. And the district attorney will turn over every single thing, exculpatory evidence, all that. He'll be able to, and your attorney will know how to get all that stuff and
Right.
talk to you about it. So if you just speak with your attorney, he can get that ball rolling for you.
Because like I said, I know how I've been on both sides of this fence. I know if you go to court, try to fight in court, the judge is going to be like, well, if you don't take this plea, we're going to give you the max
Right.
if you
Yes.
don't take this plea.
I understand.
But like I'm saying, I've been on your side and I've been on this side.
Yes, sir.
You know, used to be police and cops, whatever, you can look out for each other. They don't no more.
I understand.
You know,
All right, Mr. Ball, if you'll go with Lieutenant Allen here, he'll get you back over to that side. And like I said, if you'll speak with some of the jail personnel, they can assist you with that public defender.
Travis Ball was sentenced to 60 months in prison, followed by 3 years of supervision for mailing threatening communications. Madness in writing, paranoia in ink, and perhaps a little too much honesty from a man desperately trying to hide. On June 20th, 2021, the Avery household was silent. Deborah Avery was found slumped in her living room recliner. She'd been shot 3 times, twice in the face, once in the chest. Her death wasn't a mystery for long. Detectives quickly turned their attention to her son, Ryan Avery, who, at 42, still lived with his mother. Resentment in the Avery family had apparently been building. When Ryan's sister assumed control of Deborah's finances, something cracked. Inside Ryan's vehicle, police discovered a .380 handgun and matching ammunition. Ryan was brought in for questioning.
So the reason why you're arrested right now is because on Saturday, sometime after you left your mother, you went to Elizabeth, Colorado, to the house of Rachel Hill. You know who that is?
Yeah, we dated for a little bit.
Right, your ex-girlfriend. You showed up at her house. Boyfriend answered the door, her current boyfriend, and you said, "My name is Ryan. I'm here to make amends." And you wanted to talk with Rachel. When he tried to shut the door on you, you pulled a pistol, pointed at his head, and pulled the trigger.
Not true. And matter of fact, I had a safe at Rachel's house.
Okay, well, the safe has nothing to do with you pulling a gun on Rachel's boyfriend.
I have no reason to hurt anybody, so I know that he probably don't like me, but that's bullshit.
You think that's bullshit?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the Elizabeth police believes that they have enough evidence to put a warrant out for your arrest, which is why you're arrested today. So they obviously have video, witness statements, and all sorts of other things that put you at her house on Saturday evening around 7 o'clock.
I know that she and him hate me, but that's a little too far.
Well, maybe this is your opportunity to try and tell us where you may have gone, right? Like, we obviously know that you were at your mom's house on Saturday between 4 and 5. Then you left at some point after 5 o'clock. Where would you have gone after that if you didn't go to Elizabeth?
I woke up in Gold one day. I woke up in freaking like by Park Meadows one day. I woke up by what is this? I play disc golf there. What is it? Expo Park. I did not pull no gun on anybody.
Never have. What's Rachel's boyfriend's name?
I think it goes by like a rapper name.
Have you met him before?
Like 3 years ago.
Okay. When's the last time you talked to her?
Longer than that, like 4 years ago.
Yeah. When was the last time you talked to her?
Oh, that's been a long ass time.
How long have you guys not been in a relationship?
3 years.
Okay.
Trying to think. It was right when my dad died. Because, she didn't want to, like, because I was living with her when my dad died.
Okay.
Or we were living together, I should say.
Why'd you guys break up?
My dad died and my mom just needed me all the time, and so she wouldn't have it. She didn't want to be together.
So it was Rachel's idea?
Well, we still ended up like talking and hanging out, but
And you haven't heard from her since then?
we would just like cuss each other out on the phone like once a year.
Has that happened yet this year?
No.
No. Okay. Have you heard from her boyfriend at all?
He just made some comments like 2 years ago or something. That's all I remember. But it was just like calling me a pussy, and I just called him a pussy back or whatever.
Okay.
Did you exchange text messages with him or Facebook threats, anything like that?
No.
Never communicated it with him with text message or through Facebook or
No.
Instagram or anything like that?
No. Um, I, I just call bullshit. I know they hate me, but I call bullshit on it.
Is there a reason they would make it up?
Shit, our own sisters accuse their men of stuff all the time. Then we get back together the next day. She did the same thing with me. We'd get in big fights. I'd walk from freaking Parker all the way to like Aurora, and then she'd apologize. One time my dad had to pick me up at Park Meadows, and we're out there with the kids, and we got in a fight. My dad had to pick me up.
Why would she want to get you in trouble right now?
She's told me that. Like, it's easier to hate me than love me or something.
When did she tell you
Like a long time ago when my dad died.
that? Okay. What about recently? Because this is recent. This is now.
I know, that's why I don't think there was nothing to set it off or anything. Like, there's no reason. Like, there's no reason for her to even, like, that's pretty extreme what she's saying there. I can understand if she was like, fuck him, I hate him, don't want to see him again.
Okay.
Is it possible that you don't remember? I mean, you remember going to Lyman, sort of. That's the same night.
I don't know that that is the same thing.
It is.
I don't know that it is the same night.
Well, I can tell you that it is. I've listened to your voicemail that you left your sister, and I have the police report from Elizabeth right here. So you went to Elizabeth, according to this report, at about 7 o'clock in the evening. You called your sister from Lyman 6 hours later at 1 o'clock in the morning. So it is the same night.
I've had a lot going on with, like, just owing people money, getting more drugs, but I didn't hurt nobody. I mean, and
Well, I didn't say that you hurt him. I said you pulled the trigger, right? But your gun wasn't loaded. Or there wasn't one in the chamber. So it just went click.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't. That just don't add up. Like, every now and again, you know how, like, drunk couples will just call each other drunk or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She was trying to tell me that she loved me just like a few months ago.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Did you try and get back together with her then?
No, because we had just been down that path way too many times before.
Was she angry with you about that? Not wanting to get back together?
It was just always just a roller coaster.
Yeah. When you tried to get back together with her and she said she couldn't because of Daryl, did that make you angry?
I don't think that she ever said that. Matter of fact, she would cheat on me and all her boyfriends. So it's just like, um, the new usual, I guess, like just cheating on everybody.
Okay. So when
I know that sounds horrible,
No.
but everybody's just like get back together one night and pretend like it didn't happen, kind of thing.
when was the last time you were with her? Like that you guys got together?
Like
yeah,
sex?
physically. Yeah.
I don't know.
About a month ago, maybe.
No, no. I know that it was in a car
Mm-hmm.
or it was in her basement.
Okay.
But it was been a long time ago. Not like a month ago. It's been a long time ago.
When you went over there on Saturday, were you expecting to maybe try and get back together with her?
I don't know if this is a trick question or what, but last time we talked, where the fuck was she at? She wanted me to come visit her. Where was she? In the mountains or something.
So what would you have been visiting her on Saturday night for?
I don't know. Because I honestly don't want nothing. Like, we'd hook up and then we went and talked for like another year.
But you said you talked to her 2 months ago, right?
I did not say that.
You did. You said that she called you 2 months ago.
I said a while ago, the last time I remember talking to her, she wanted me to meet her in the mountains. And it's been like, what is it, the middle of summer right now?
June, yeah.
So like a year ago.
Okay, but you said 2 months ago she called and said that she loved you.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, this should all be on my phone.
Where's your phone?
Good question. I don't know.
Is it in your car?
No, because I've been trying to look for it. That upset me more because I couldn't find it.
Okay.
I've been having some problems, like I said, with like some people. So I don't know. I was hoping maybe you guys.
Could help you find your phone?
Well, everything nowadays with technology should be backed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if I was,
Did you upload your phones to the cloud? To Verizon, right? You have a Verizon phone?
yeah,
So did you have the settings where your phone gets backed up by Verizon?
I just don't delete anything and don't seem like,
Okay.
in case, I don't know, I just don't delete any messages really.
Okay. What kind of phone do you have?
It's a, like a older Samsung.
Okay. Like a Galaxy? What type of Samsung?
Yeah, Galaxy.
Is there a passcode for it?
Yeah, you just draw it on there.
What is it?
I'd have to see it. Do you have it?
I don't have it.
Well, that would probably prove the last time that we talked.
Okay. How about the last time you talked with your mother? Besides Saturday drinking with her.
Probably Saturday.
Were you asking your mom for money?
No, I have money.
Okay.
I just ran out of money yesterday, I think.
Because I understand that there's, I don't know, maybe some hard feelings between maybe your mom and you and your sister over money after your dad died, right? And what's going to happen with assets and things like that.
We just, none of us ever get along about anything.
When you argued with your mother, what was it about usually?
Her wanting more beer, saying she's quitting, and then quitting like 1 minute, and then wanting beer the very next minute. Or her bad mouthing my sister. Well, she bad mouthed my brother too, but that was just her personality. She would just bad mouth anybody that.
Did she used to badmouth you?
Probably.
Like to your face though?
Only when she'd get really drunk.
Okay.
Like she'd just black out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And just be like, "You're a fucking loser," but then like she'd just be like the next day, "I need to quit drinking."
Was she angry that with your drug use?
No, she was proud of me, she said. Because I'd cut, like...
Because you'd stop the prescription pills?
Yeah, and then I'd cut back on the drinking, but everything went back downhill when my dad died.
Right. And that was 3 years ago, right?
I believe so. It's already been 3 years.
Right. So there's been 3 years of you kind of going back downhill and using drugs and alcohol to kind of help deal with everything, right? And what did that do to the relationship between you and your mother?
Well, at first I was just trying to fill my dad's shoes, but then like there's some major, like our whole family got some, like I love you, I hate you.
And that's normal in a family.
Take a
Families
tiny
fight.
bit more water.
Yeah.
I don't know if I smoked too many cigarettes.
Yeah.
Got like heartburn or something.
No, I hear you, dude. How did you start? How did you start on, like, were you in an accident and started using, like, oxycodone or something? Or how did your drug use start?
It was oxycodone. And I just started because it would keep me from drinking. So it lasted like 2, 3, not even that long, but I just didn't want to go through the withdrawal, so I went to a
Well, opioids are, oxycodone, things like that are very difficult to stop using, right?
Yeah, I never went to heroin.
That's good.
I just had a pill connect, and then he just upped the price on me, and it was right around Christmas, and I just said, I told my dad about it, and
Any other drugs that you use?
just recently the it's like Xanax, clonazepam.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, I'm listening. I'm just waiting on some things. When's the last time you actually spoke with your sister?
Well, we've been fighting. And I guess I called her a cunt.
What were you guys fighting about?
I don't remember. That particular, I don't remember. But she supposedly quit drinking, but I don't know. You can kind of tell, like, when people act different, like, or get real belligerent or cocky or whatever. So, I think she started, she might have quit for a little while, but pretty sure that she's back in the bottle pretty hard, or whatever she drinks.
I know that you called your sister on Saturday afternoon around 2, and you're upset about something in the home with your mom. I don't know. Maybe it was maybe her not wanting to co-sign on a car loan with you, or that you had mentioned trying to get a hold of a probate lawyer. Do you recall that conversation? It was only 3 days ago.
I remember getting approved for a car loan.
Getting
I don't know
approved.
how many days ago it was, but
Okay.
I remember being excited for getting, because I just sent over my income, even though I hadn't been working that much, and they just said, you're pre-approved or whatever.
Uh-huh. Okay. Why would you have been looking for a probate lawyer?
I don't remember.
I mean, it could have been something that you just said to your sister because you guys were arguing about something, right? But is there a reason why you would have been looking for one, or even said that you wanted
I
one?
haven't even talked to a lawyer at all.
Your sister.
So from what you're telling me right now, I'm accused of trying to shoot a guy Saturday. You said Saturday?
Mhm.
And now it sounds like I'm accused of, like, threatening my sister. And
No, I'm just trying to.
but I never tried to talk to a lawyer. I never contacted a lawyer. I never probate.
Usually, probate lawyers have to do with like estates and things like that.
I'm starting to withdraw from my medicine.
I hear you.
Probate's what?
Like usually something that has a lawyer that deals with estates and inheritances and things like that.
Well, my mom gets all the money,
Right.
and then it's up to her to.
To do what she wants with it.
Right.
Right. And your sister.
So a probate lawyer wouldn't even make sense.
But your sister's power of attorney on that money, right?
I think she's only power of attorney. Her and my mom would argue about that. Only, I don't think it's like for her whole life. I think it's just for like paying the bill, like a couple bills or something.
Okay. So I want you to think super hard if you can. See if you can recall exactly where you went and what you did after you left your mom's house at 4 to 5 o'clock on Saturday.
I was probably just, I don't even know. Thursday. It'd probably be best if, because I worked Thursday Because I remember I had to sober up. I work Friday. I went, or maybe I left Saturday, Friday, or yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, you said
When
that.
drinking, I'd been drinking heavily, and I quit for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
I weaned off the alcohol with the benzos. I weaned off the alcohol with the benzos, and I just slept for a couple of days, and I felt better, and I worked for a couple of days.
So where did you go Saturday after you left your mother's house?
I think I went to Colton to get some drugs.
Okay. And then after Golden?
I think that's probably when I went on the highway the wrong friggin' way and ended up in Lyman, because I remember getting gas in Lyman. I remember those girls screaming at this other girl. I remember I lost my phone. I remember having to freaking use the gas station phone.
So why do you think you tried to call your sister from the gas station phone?
I don't know, probably to talk shit to her, or who knows. I mean, literally, like, she'd get drunk or I'd get drunk and we'd just call each other and talk shit and then hang up.
But the message was weird, right? You have to admit that message is kind of weird. When you say I have 5 bullets in me. Like, what did you... I'm trying to understand what you meant by that.
Probably... Well, I got, some issues going on with some people I owe money to. They don't want to give me drugs. They freaking been threatening me. So,
What, did you ask your sister for money? To help pay that off?
I never would ask anybody for money. I would go get a payday loan.
Okay. But if you don't have
I
a
never
gun...
talked to a probate lawyer.
Okay. But if you don't have a gun, why would you say that you have 5 bullets?
The guy ended up taking that gun back because I owed him money or some bullshit.
Yeah, but you said that was...
I say all kinds of shit when I'm drinking.
Okay.
Like, I called her a cunt. She's like, you never even apologized for calling me a cunt. But then it got worse after that. Like, she said I said something else. I'm like, no, I didn't. It's like always just back and forth drama with her.
Did you get fed up with it? Like, just hope that you could just leave that situation, eliminate the situation?
I didn't. Eliminate the situation. No, I just get drunk and fucking high, and I fucking just deal with it. I mean, that's what's been going on the last 3 years. I was doing really good, but it was really tremendous.
When did that start kicking in?
relief from alcohol or the whatever Xanax, benzos, whatever, just help where you don't have the anxiety.
Mm-hmm. So what happens if you can't get your benzos or you can't get your Xanax?
I'll find them. I'll get them off the internet. I got like 4 different people I get them through.
How? What's the longest you've gone without them?
Not that long.
Like, have you ever gone a day without them?
Withdrawal in a day, that's when like a seizure will probably start to kick in. So that's like a borderline, like a day, 2 days. But I just freaking, I just got like 140 pills.
Okay.
So I'm not hurting. I wasn't.
Okay.
What am I being charged with?
Well, I said your arrest warrants for what happened in Elizabeth, right? That's not our agency. That's not our case. That's Elizabeth's case. They filed the arrest warrant.
That's just ridiculous.
But I think it's probably time that we talk about why you are here talking to us.
Why am I here? I mean, because a guy said I shot him.
No, that's Elizabeth. That's not us. Right? We're Aurora, where your mother lives.
Um,
And you can talk
I
about it.
took.
Like, it's okay to talk about it. Because I know that you want to. And I can tell just by talking to you that you're trying really hard to pretend like you don't know what happened and you don't know what's going on, but I can also tell that it's eating you up inside. And there's a reason why it happened. And you're the only one that can tell us why. And there's a reason why you have not been at your home for the last 3 days.
I disappeared.
I know that you do, but there's a reason why you disappeared.
Sometimes it's a lot longer than 3 days. Sometimes I'm gone for weeks.
I hear that, and I know that.
So, Elizabeth has a warrant for me.
Yeah, I'm done talking about Elizabeth. I don't want to talk about Rachel, her boyfriend, anymore.
And
I
I
want to
got
talk about your
a
mom.
probate lawyer.
Listen to me. I want to talk about your mom.
What about her?
When's the last time you talked to her?
You told me that I talked to her Saturday.
And then you went back to the house, you said. What happened when you went back to the house?
Uh, I just freaking. Is that where I went and I waited at work a couple hours and I felt too drunk to go back in? I've been on a bender.
Even the worst benders that I've seen, people recall events, especially tragic events, horrific events, violent events. People recall those things, even when they're on the worst benders. So talk to me about what happened inside your home.
Inside my home?
Yes, inside your mother's home.
Just the usual drinking and talking shit to one another.
And then what happened?
Um, I don't remember. Started popping pills, took a nap. I tried to, I don't know.
Ryan, your mother is dead. And she was shot from a distance of about me to you. Shot 2 times in the face and 1 time in the chest while she was sitting in her chair watching TV, holding a beer. And that happened on Saturday.
I don't believe you.
Why would I lie about something like that, Ryan?
It wasn't me, sir. I feel like I'm about to lose it. Can I have my medicine?
I don't have your medicine. Where would your medicine be?
Just that's a seizure medicine, so I don't have a seizure.
What type of seizure medicine do you take?
Well, there's Tegretol, and there's the clorazepam.
And how do we know when you're about to have a seizure?
Like your brain starts dinging like left and
Okay. I mean, I'm saying what physical cues can Jamie and I look for to make sure that that does not happen?
I don't know, I'll probably just like bite my tongue or something. I think I might have already had one within the last couple of days. So, me and my mom fight every day. I did not shoot my mom. And I have an idea of some people that may have because of the people I run with.
Well, that would be useful information for us.
That don't even add up because they could have just took the drugs or my mom is dead. Why? Why would you just tell me the story about my ex-girlfriend and all that to tell me my mom is dead?
Because I'm trying to understand where you have been. Right? You have to understand, being us, knowing that you went out to Elizabeth and attempted to shoot your ex-girlfriend's boyfriend, according to them. Right? Listen, I'm not out there, according to them. And 8 hours later, we get called to your home and find your mother deceased in her chair with a small black handgun. The same type of handgun that was used out in Elizabeth.
Can we find my phone, please?
What would be on your phone?
I have a feeling if I find my phone that would just
I mean,
help out tremendously.
what couldn't a phone tell us that you can't?
Just some of the drug dealers' information, some of the people that were trying to get drugs.
Well, I can tell you this. I worked drugs for a very long time, and so did Jamie. Drug dealers don't kill somebody's family member over $200. And if that's all you owe,
$140 times 8, whatever that comes out to.
here's the other question, Ryan. The shell casings that were used to shoot your mother is for the same type of handgun that was in your safe.
Somebody close. Somebody knew me. I'm about to freaking lose it. What? Who found my mom?
Your sister, because she was worried after you called and left that voicemail. She tried to call your phone back several times, couldn't get your phone. She tried to call your mom on the home phone. She tried to call your mom on your mom's cell phone. Didn't answer. She called her dad early in the morning, said that she couldn't get a hold of either of you guys, and that she needed to go check on her mom, that she had a sinking feeling that something had happened. She went over, and she's the one that found your mom.
My sister found my mom.
Yes.
There's been people, I need to talk to a lawyer. There's been people staying at my house. There's plenty of people that could vouch for that, the neighbors, my sister. But at this point, you keep bringing up this gun and this other shit that didn't even probably happen. They probably just heard something and they're like, fuck Ryan, yeah. What do I do from here? I mean, I need a lawyer or something. I need somebody to represent me.
Okay.
I mean, obviously I look guilty.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I can't tell you what you should do, but I'm writing a search warrant for your vehicle, and we're going to search your vehicle. And I will be searching your vehicle for
I don't
a
care.
gun or for ammunition.
I mean, this process of elimination, there's only a few people that know that house and how to. Is there anybody else under arrest right now?
I can't tell you that.
Like my friends that have been staying there or anything?
I can't tell you. What I can say is that your house was locked. Front, back door were locked. Garage doors were down.
Well, what I can say is no matter how blacked out, drunk, or how much we fight, I would not kill my mom. So that's what I can say. And I'd be, at this point, I need to talk to my lawyer, and that way, because I don't want to incriminate myself, but obviously I want to help.
Right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna step out. We'll have the officer come back in here. He's gonna have to put handcuffs back on you. And he's gonna walk you over to the jail, which is right over there, for the incident that happened in Elizabeth. It's very important that you know you're not being arrested for what happened to your mother. You're being arrested for what happened in Elizabeth. Okay? I just want to make sure that you understand that.
That is just way out there.
Do you understand what he told you?
I'm being arrested for a crime in Elizabeth.
Yes, sir.
And it's probably retaliation because I called the cops on her.
We'll figure all that out. Okay? Okay. Have some more drinks if you need some more drinks of water before you go.
Am I gonna be able to see a nurse?
Probably.
Yes.
'Cause there's a nurse at the gym.
Okay.
Okay?
It's important that you talk through all your prescriptions with her, that she knows what your medical history is.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's pretty.
I'm sure that it's lengthy, but it's important. It's important that she understands so that you can get the right medication while you're in there, okay?
And if you start feeling worse, you need to tell the officer right away. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay.
Ryan claimed ignorance, but forensic evidence told a different story. The bullets found matched those found in his mother's body, and Ryan's crimes didn't stop with matricide. In the days following his mother's death, that same firearm was used in additional crimes, threats and assaults, each crime building toward Ryan's self-imposed collapse. These additional crimes spurred a manhunt. Ryan Avery was apprehended and sentenced to 48 years in prison for the murder of his 70-year-old mother. Sometimes, horror doesn't come from malice, but from sheer negligence. In Grand Prairie, Texas, August 2021, a venomous West African banded cobra slipped free from its enclosure and vanished into the night. Its owner, Lawrence Maddle, held a state permit for exotic pets, but permits don't permit terrorizing a town. 20 traps were laid, police worked with wildlife control, but that snake was never found. To this day, no one knows where it is.
Okay, so we're wanting to know about the package that you're talking to your mom about and what you're getting delivered and why are you getting over the Cobra? Are you getting over the Cobra?
No, I'm getting a refrigerator. A new refrigerator for my house?
So everything okay with you?
No. I'm a little upset because I'm gonna have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. So That's okay.
I know this is a bad day, and this is not how you expected things to be, but what's going on with you? What's up with your heart?
I've had some problems in the past. I've gotten over it. I'm a little... Am I being recorded?
Yes,
Okay.
we all were.
So, like, you don't... Am I not allowed to have mail?
You are absolutely allowed to have mail,
Okay.
but you and I know you are not expecting a refrigerator today.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and, like, we'll end this.
Okay?
We'll end this. So... I'm not doing anything illegal.
I'm not necessarily saying you are, but I'm not really familiar with a ton of people that accept $10,000 refrigerators at their house on delivery. You know, this was your opportunity to kind of set the record straight, give us an opportunity to help you out of a bad situation you might have found yourself in. But your rights are your rights.
A bad situation? What do you want? What do you want from me? Like, to get me out of this? Because you can't take me out of this, because I'm already charged. So, like, if you guys can take me out of this, then... But, like...
I don't know, what are you telling me?
What information do you want? What, do you think I'm, like, doing drugs or, like, something stupid?
I don't know what you're doing, or if I need.
Oh, that's what it must be. No, man.
My concern truly is that you're accepting another reptile that doesn't necessarily need to be in our city.
It's, I don't only have, like... And, like, even if I did, I don't even... You're a Grand Prairie? Grand Prairie?
Mm-hmm. I mean, because we've had the talks about the snakes the last time, right? You had the 2 cobras, you had the viper, the pit viper. In Grand Prairie, you're not allowed to have snakes at all. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead.
Lawrence was found guilty of violating the Texas Parks and Wildlife's Release from Captivity Code, a misdemeanor, but one with consequences. He must pay nearly $1,000 in restitution and is now banned from owning reptiles. Any new violation could put him behind bars for 6 months. And somewhere out there, in the heat of Texas, something cold-blooded may still be slithering by unnoticed. Sometimes a story leaves you asking just one question. Why? Dorian Clark had an argument with Chastity Joseph. The two had a history, but what followed no one expected. Chastity was holding her toddler daughter when Dorian opened fire. She was struck, and so was the child. The child survived, barely. Chastity did not survive. Police found Dorian's car, a gun nearby, and then Dorian himself, hiding inside a house.
Hey, Mr. Clark.
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you? I'm Derek Boots, detective here at Texas.
Kind of figured that. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty well, man.
Yes, West Marshall's keeping me real good.
What happened?
I said the West Marshall's keeping me real good.
Did they? Well, I'm sorry. I didn't have anything to do with that.
It's like, man, I understand the anger. I understand that.
Okay. Hey, before we go anywhere, I gotta take care of...
You gonna read me while
I have to, yes, sir. So, you realize you're under arrest for 2 warrants. First-degree murder and malicious wounding. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you, afford any questioning, if you wish. You can decide any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. All I want to do is talk to you and try to figure out what the hell happened tonight, okay?
Let me tell you something.
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure you've been looking me up already.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I just got out of prison 2 years ago,
Okay.
you do know that.
I don't, actually.
I'm surprised you haven't looked me up.
I mean, I'm sure we have that information, but...
So I understand what you're trying to do.
Sure.
I really do. Oh,
I just want your side of the story, man.
don't even. I don't know where to begin or
Pick a place.
that's the problem. I don't know where to pick a place at.
Okay.
I'm kind of like scrambled right now.
I understand. I mean, there's been a lot conspired tonight.
No.
What'd you go to prison for, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I went to prison a long time ago. What was I going to prison for?
You said you just got out a couple of years ago?
I went like in the 90s and
Drugs,
yeah.
was it drug charge?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
drug charge.
That's cool, man.
Selling drugs.
How much time did you have to do?
I ended up doing like 25 years.
Damn, that's a long time.
Oh my God.
How old are you?
46.
Okay. Well, let's start with this evening there at Renaissance Circle. You've been staying up that way? Is that where you got family up there?
Yeah, I got family like everywhere, man.
Okay.
Everywhere, I got family right here.
So, is Isha your cousin?
Yeah, no.
She is? Like,
Yeah.
blood? Okay.
My mama is, her mama is.
Okay. You've been staying with her a little bit up there, or?
No, I stand at the house with it. You got me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I live there. I might come up there and see her every now and then, but I don't live up there.
Okay.
You know, I stay up there on West Side Hill. Sometimes I stay on Circuit Avenue.
I got you.
But I don't live up there.
Well, I'm not going to insult your intelligence. I think we both know why we're here this evening. I just want to hear if you have a reason for it. You know, something that I need to be aware of.
I'm going to say this.
Okay.
Yeah, I know this is going to be in court. I already know that because you read me my random rights. Why haven't y'all done nothing before?
Done what?
I really want to know.
Haven't done what?
Why have y'all done nothing before?
What do you mean nothing?
Before today.
Uh-huh.
Y'all have not done nothing, not one thing.
In reference to what?
It's hard to see on camera where I done got a gun pulled in my face. She ain't got a gun. My little cousin got guns pulled in his face. Y'all didn't do nothing about it. Why not?
I'm not sure, man.
So when I get a gun pulled in my face today, y'all still don't do nothing.
Okay. Was it reported?
Everything is reported.
Okay.
I don't think y'all look at anything dealing with Aisha Martin. I'm saying y'all looked at the cameras to get me.
Yeah. There's been a lot of beef up there.
Again, y'all looked at the cameras to get me, right?
Yeah.
So, come on, man.
Okay.
Y'all didn't look at the cameras to do nothing else. Nothing.
I know the history between your people up there. You know,
Okay, and I know this. I said I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay. Are you trying to protect somebody?
No, listen. I understand that y'all. I'm getting calls all day. I've been getting calls all day.
Okay.
Then the text message turned in. I said in there, I don't have nothing to do with none of that. That don't have nothing to do with me. You put me in it. And I told her, I don't have nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
That's between two females. I'm finna go to work. I got a job. I got things to do.
Where you work at?
Work on houses.
Okay. So you're trying to mind your own business and let the females fight it out or whatever they do, because I know I know that.
I know I'm not making as much as you are making $100 a day.
You gotta start somewhere, you know?
That's what I make it then.
Okay.
I don't do problems. I don't do none of that.
Sure.
I'll stay at home. You know, truthfully, I might smoke some weed because that's my,
You gotta have a release.
that is, for me to keep my demons inside. So that's what I do. That's the only thing legal I do. I don't do anything else.
Okay. Fair enough.
You know,
What brought you to this evening, and what caused you to lash out the way you did? You don't know?
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm asking.
I truly don't
I'm not, I can't tap into your brain.
Listen,
Okay.
I really don't. So I know this whole conversation is recorded,
Yeah.
but I really don't know.
Okay. Well,
But I will tell you this.
okay.
First degree, it wasn't premeditated.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Explain that.
Premeditated is something you think about.
I understand that. Tell me why it's not premeditated on your end. What happened?
I gotta sort that shit out of my mind because I really don't know.
Okay.
I don't. I don't know. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass, but I really don't know.
It's fine. Do you know the girl you shot?
Who?
Do you know who the girl is that you shot?
What girl?
The girl that you shot.
Yeah, we used to talk all the time. I used to play with her daughter and everything.
Do you know her?
I know.
What's her name?
Yeah, come to me, man.
Okay.
I know we used to all be drinking and shit. One time,
Well,
you know, she had been to my house and
well, she did something to you today, or did something to somebody that really caused you to get upset. What was it? Mr. Clark,
hey,
hey, stay with me, buddy.
man,
What happened today? What you know you want to tell me? What happened? What'd she do to you?
pick it up. I know you don't know, but pick it up.
What are you thanking me for?
Very much.
Huh?
Hey, is it possible I can lay down for a while, man?
Yeah, after we get done here. Can you answer my question?
Huh?
Can you answer my question?
What was the question?
What did Chastity Joseph do to you?
Who?
Chastity Joseph, what did she do to you to cause you?
That's what it is?
Yeah.
I thought it was something.
Do you have kids? You don't know if you have kids?
And what I mean is, it's a crazy conversation because I got pregnant. She went back to Detroit.
Angela?
Yeah. How you doing?
I know you guys. You've been around a while.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did. Alright. still love the shit out of him, I don't think we ever gonna get a divorce. That's how it's gonna be.
And you have a kid with Angela?
Yeah, we are twins.
You have twins? How would you feel if one of your twins got shot?
My daughter died 5 days ago.
Your daughter did?
Yeah, that touched.
Sorry to hear that. That's
Never seen my son either.
Never seen him?
My son is like
You think it's
over a year old.
Do you think it's acceptable to rob somebody else of their kid?
I don't think none of this shit is fair.
I don't either. Because you got one dead, and you got a 3-year-old that's shot.
That's messed up, but nothing is fair. Nothing is fair at all. That's fair.
Well, look, I ain't gonna waste your time, man, because I'm only here to try to hear your side of the story. I know what happened. I got all the evidence I need. This is just a chance for you to get something off your chest if there's something I need to know about. But
Did y'all find that gun?
who?
Her gun.
Who's her?
That girl.
No.
She had a gun on her.
She did?
Yeah.
At what point did you see it?
She had 380 on her.
How do you know that?
Because that's what she always had.
Did you see it on her this evening?
Yeah.
Where at?
She had it in her purse. She was pulling it out.
What kind of gun did you have?
She kept saying that nigga, I'm tired of this shit. Saying I called the people on I ain't never called nobody on anywhere.
So you were trying to defend yourself?
I don't even know what the fuck going on.
Did she pull it on
I
you?
just got off work. She goes to the arcade and got food.
You're gonna go where?
Had cousin day. That's my little cousin. Every funny cousin. So she goes to the arcade and got food.
Okay. So did she pull a gun on you?
Oof.
The girl from this evening?
Yeah, she had a black lady.
And did you have to defend yourself?
It was a pocket grenade.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Hold on, man, I'm gonna get it.
In Derringer?
No.
Trying to think.
You have like a big one, a small one, or a small one, medium, and big one. Compact.
Yeah.
There's the word compact.
Okay.
It was a compact. She had it for a long time ago.
Okay. What kind of gun did you have?
I don't like that.
Well, you have one.
Yeah, lose some people living away. What's the little girl name? What's her daughter name?
Anaya. She's in the hospital.
How's she doing?
I don't know. Last I heard, not well. Still kicking better than her mother, though. Let me ask you a question. How'd you get from where you left your car? How'd you get there to Adele Street?
My house?
Yeah.
I walked.
You walked
I walked on.
from where you left your car. You dumped your car. We found it.
Yeah, what's the name be acting up on me? When sometimes it'll turn over,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta get out,
So you brought it down.
hit that,
Alternator,
no,
starter,
the battery cable thing.
terminals.
And for some odd reason, like the battery, it won't start and cut off. And keep cutting off and shit.
Okay. So you
Transmission is slipping on.
so you broke down where you left your car and you walked home?
Yeah, I walked straight down, came down the corner, turned, went around towards what's that? Metropolitan. And went over there by that what is that over there? That high rise. Walked across the river. The Elk River.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, and straight down to Washington. Yeah, up, huh? I think that's what Queen.
Mhm.
No. Stewart.
Yeah.
Stewart.
So you walked.
Yeah, I walked.
Did somebody drive you off the hill? Or did you drive off the hill?
Uh-huh.
Huh? You don't know?
No, I didn't drive off the hill. I didn't get going. And left and came back. And then I was telling them that I was going to the house before I could get ready to put some clothes on before we go to the club. Then we go to the arcade, then to the club that night. So now we doing all that stuff. They trying to get me to do all this stuff. You know, come out and have fun with everybody.
So when you left after shooting Chastity Joseph, you drove? Or did somebody drive you off the hill? If you're gonna play stupid, I'm not even gonna entertain this. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, man. I really am, but I'm not gonna waste our time. I got so much things to do.
I'm not doing that.
Okay. Well, look at me when you talk to me. You haven't looked at me in 2 minutes.
Because I really don't like looking at people, period.
Okay. Well.
That's it. Yeah. That's a question.
After you shot Chastity Joseph, did you drive the silver car or did somebody drive you?
I drove my car earlier today.
And your car is the silver, was a Volvo?
I drove a car
Okay.
earlier today.
Okay.
That was when I got off work. You know, first, I think it was like maybe 3, 4 o'clock. I was up there.
Right.
Yeah, it was. I've been to, where I've been today. I was at work today.
Mm.
Where I work at, I work on houses. I work with my family. I think we left there about maybe 1, 2 o'clock. I went to go see Angela, my wife. Talked to her for a minute. Told her that I was going to go to the arcade. Called my cousin, see where she was at. Said I was going to see where she was at. And met her. Went to the vestibule. I said, look, I'm going to go so I can change clothes. It was about 3, 4 o'clock. I think it's like 4 o'clock. I don't know.
Okay. Hey.
I left and went home.
Okay. All that's cool, but it's a lie.
No, it's
It is. I have you broad daylight
not.
in the middle of Renaissance Circle, gunning down Chastity Joseph and hitting her 3-year-old daughter. That's who I have. I have you walking, not even running. You don't give a fuck. You walk to your silver car and you speed out. That's what I have. All I'm asking for is you to admit to that. Because you know in the middle of broad daylight how many people saw, how many people came here and told me what they saw, what the videos show. I'm just looking for your admission.
Did you hear what I said the first time? Thank you. I'm ready to die, man.
You're welcome. It appears that way.
Seriously. That's the truth.
Why'd you do it?
Cause she pulled a fucking gun out of me, man.
And so you pulled a gun out on her.
Where do we go from here?
You're going to jail.
I know that already.
Yeah.
I knew that when I looked out the window seeing the U.S. Marshals surrounding my house.
Yeah. Well, you're going to jail, and I'm going back to work.
Yeah, this is part of your job. I know that. Not to.
Okay. Not trying to insult you.
No, you're not. Listen, I know you have a job to do, and I know you probably do it very, very well.
I try.
But I do love how you tried to shoot some bullshit at me.
Okay. Well.
Two things I would like you to do
Mm-hmm.
in the next 24 hours, if possible.
Okay.
I would like to talk to a psychiatrist, and I would like to talk to a lawyer.
Fair enough.
That's possible.
Absolutely. I can't
I know it's not, I know the lawyer's not gonna be in 24 hours, but I know you can get me to talk to a psychiatrist. Do I need to be on suicide watch? No, I do not.
Okay.
But I just want to talk to a psychiatrist.
I'll make note of that. You ready to go downstairs? All right.
Just find my favorite joke.
Diane Craig, known as Bubbles to her friends, boarded a Phoenix City bus. She was alone except for the one man who followed her inside. They sat at the back, they never spoke. And then, without warning, he attacked her, strangled her, stole her belongings, and calmly exited the bus as the bus continued its route. Diane was later found on the floor behind the back seat of the bus. She never woke up.
So you said you were not from here? On your way to Florida?
I'm from Lake Havasu City, 3 hours away.
I'm not real familiar. Where's that at? Like north, east, west, Phoenix?
Yeah, it's 3 hours and 15 minutes away, Lake Havasu City, London Bridge.
Okay.
Small town, 11 miles wide.
You grew up there?
Yeah.
High school?
Yeah.
Playing sports?
Yeah.
What'd you play?
Track. I did a little bit of wrestling.
Wrestling?
Yeah, but I was busy chasing pussy, so.
How old are you? You said 95, so that makes you
26.
26. So high school was 10, almost 10 years ago? Yeah. Like 9, somewhere around there. Did you finish high school?
I did some college.
So you graduated high school and was college?
I graduated high school because I was running a business, landscaping.
Really? What landscape firm are you running?
Promised Land Landscape.
Promised Land?
Mm-hmm.
Did you just start it from by yourself?
It's a family business, and it was just my mom and a couple guys and stuff. But I mean, it's like a party place. So I was just it got to the point that like I didn't have enough time to be in school, and then there's so much clientele that I just went all the way into landscaping and running crew.
So when did you stop high school?
I stopped 11th grade.
Did you finish?
I only had like 2 credits away from graduating.
So were you? I mean, so you're.
I was junior year. 2 credits away from graduating.
Oh, you were accelerated? Like you were going to graduate early?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just 2 credits away.
And you were doing track and wrestling?
I did track and wrestling.
And then you said the business got going.
Mm-hmm.
Were you like just part of the? Were you like running the office, or were you running, like, or were you part of like the working crew?
What do you mean?
So like when you say run the office, I'm thinking like, hey, you're scheduling, you're doing
No,
checks.
I was out on the field, like,
Okay.
Estimates, driving people to their jobs. I mean, pretty much just the position that, like, you do as a boss, but I wouldn't handle as much of the paperwork side of things. I prefer my mom to do that, so. Yeah, I mean, it's like 10 different jobs when you're running a company.
How big was it? How many people?
About 5.
And your mom kind of did the office work, and then you did like the logistics and moving people around and scheduling jobs and contracts.
Basically, estimates, putting together, price of material, and figuring what the labor cost is, blueprints, operating heavy machinery, fabricating pavers, skilled labor.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So then you stopped high school, but you were close to graduating. Were you in like advanced classes and stuff, or were you just in classes?
Just regular classes.
Regular classes.
Yeah.
But still had time until you stopped doing.
Yeah, like I would get out of school and work until dark sometimes. But there was also a wet and wild large sports that I started like the age of 14. Like I've been saving money since I was like 8 years old.
Wow.
So I always had money, and like from the beginning when I was just a little kid, it would be 3:30 in the morning. I would get up with my mom. She'd do a newspaper route, and I'd be throwing newspapers out the window to go to elementary school. Then, getting into like middle school towards high school and stuff. At the age of 14, then my stepdad came to me and said, "Hey, are you gonna go to college?" And I was like, "Well, I want to, but I see the opportunity of making money as far as landscaping goes. Like I'm making more money than the teachers are in school right now, and then they're trying to talk down to me and say, well, you have to finish high school or you're never going to be anything." And I'm laughing at them like I'm making more money than you right now and I'm still going to school. So came to the reality of, okay, I'm not going to go to college because I've seen a lot of people when I was really investing my time to figure out if I'm going to go or not. And I decided I'm not going to. So I invested money into a jet ski rental company. So, I mean, just from the ground up, bought 2 Yamaha 1100 triples on a single axle trailer for $3,500. Started renting those out, $385 a day, and to get them back, fuel them back up. There's no dings or dents or anything. They get a $500 security deposit and repeat.
Did you have a brother or sister helping you with this?
Oh, no. It was just my stepdad. And, he would help, just picking them up, chopping them off, or, we had to pull some motors. And the second set that we bought was Yamaha VX Cruisers. And they were like brand new.
So after you did the jet ski business, then you went.
That's the thing was when I was doing the landscaping and going to school.
Mm-hmm.
The jet ski rental company we had in Parker, which was 40 minutes down the road.
Okay.
Because we had competition in Havasu, so it was so competitive. People started ripping off our jet skis and trying to make threats to different things, and it became such a headache that started scouting out different property real estate that we could realistically.
So did you transition to landscaping in high school?
No, landscaping was right after my mom stopped doing newspaper routes. I was like 8 years old.
And then you got so busy or / involved with the landscaping, that's when you stopped going to school.
Yeah, 11th grade and junior year.
Did you ever go to like a junior college or anything like that?
I went to Mojave Community College, and I was doing a few classes here and there.
What were your grades like in high school?
They're all right. Like, I mean, between like all the girls I was dating and trying to work, and any time that I got to like go to the lake and go ride jet skis or go ride dirt bikes in the desert, it was just like nonstop go.
Right. So you went to community college a while, and then you stopped or you started working, doing the community college thing also at the same time?
Yeah, well, I was doing the community college thing because I was interested in just getting the GED. And then I started doing a few classes here and there with community college. And I didn't do the GED because I was like, well, fuck it, you know. And between the jet ski, when I got out of school, then it was landscaping, and it was the jet ski and boat rental company. So it was Promised Landscaping and Wild Water Sports.
So when did you leave, is it Lake Havasu City?
Mm-hmm.
When did you leave there to get to Phoenix?
I was, like, originally or this time?
Sure, whatever you want to tell me.
Well,
how many times have you been to Phoenix? Like, to stay / you know, kind of live. It sounded like you said...
I moved out here, like, a few years ago with my wife.
What's your wife's name?
Nicole.
Nicole?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I,
Do you know her date of birth?
It's like... Like, same age as my sister. She's like 17 years older.
Okay.
I moved up to California, and I did the Chromium 6 cleanup at GP&E, the Aaron Brockovich movie.
No, I don't know what that is.
The Aaron Brockovich movie?
Oh, Aaron Brockovich, yeah.
Yeah.
With Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I did that with contracted through J&H partnership. My friends JP and Keith Reynolds, and so I was making $39 an hour there, and stayed at a 3.5-star Irish hotel. All my neighbors were all military, and
and when was that? That was the first time you came down and stayed for a while?
Yeah, it was before I came down here, and then when that job, like, the contract fell through, then I moved up to Utah, like Tooele, and I stayed at their house. I basically took over their house because they wanted to move down to Havasu, where the weather's different, and they had some contracts. So basically, swap positions of they moved there, we moved there. I'm mechanically inclined, so I got some of their work trucks running, and it's basically arborist, doing like 200-300 foot trees. I learned how to drive operate a front loader by myself. I just figured it out like 10 minutes. And yeah, I was somewhat of like a ranch hand too. Muck installs. I had 3 prize bulls, like 5 goats, 6 horses. So take care of them every day.
So when did you stop doing that?
When the job was done, it was about maybe 5-6 months.
No, but like what year? I'm counter-tracking year.
Ish.
Like was it 3 years ago, 5 years ago?
Yeah, maybe ballparking at like 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Then did you move back to Lake Havasu City, or?
No, when that was done, I was actually trying to get to Florida. I've been trying to get to Florida because my grandpa had family, Linda Davenport, they're pastors, and they've like always been like the family like I could go to, and they were consistent, independent. There wasn't always the up and downs, and there wasn't scandals, and so, you know, I call them here and there and say, hey, you know, can I come out there? And, you know, they're always like, please come out, you know. And they're getting older in their age, so they started needing some help, you know, here and there.
And how are they related to you?
I was by my mom's marriage.
Okay.
So I was trying to get out there, and my wife calls on the phone, and she's like, please come out here, and I just bought a Chevy Malibu, and I got into Wyoming. There's no blizzard. Finally, just one thing to another, I was like, okay, maybe it's a sign I should go to Phoenix. So I do that. 15-hour drive. I get there. We're renting a house with a friend.
When did you get to Phoenix? Was this last year?
No, it was a couple of years back.
All right.
She ends up being kind of a weirdo.
Who?
The friend.
Okay.
One of my friends, I didn't really know her, but she was just kind of weird. So she was like, hey, you know, this isn't really working out. And, you know, they dropped the hat because her, you know, her name's on the lease. She's like, this isn't working out. You guys need to go. And we're like, you know, we got $300-400 for groceries in the fridge, and you know, paying electricity bill, and then you know, rent. So it was just a scandal. I said, fuck it, whatever. So we left there, hopped in the car, didn't know what the hell we're gonna do. So first thing was a budget suites. It was like $1,400 a month. So
is this, so when you got kind of like, she kind of asked you guys to leave. This was like 3 years ago, and that's when, since you've been in the Valley/Phoenix area for the last 3 years?
Back and forth.
Between here and?
Havasu.
Okay. So when did you get to Phoenix, like this last, how long have you been in Phoenix? Like, I don't know how long you've been here.
A couple months.
What would you say?
A couple months.
Like since January of 2022?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you get here?
I was in Vegas, and I booked my first ticket to Florida one way.
On what?
Huh?
Flying?
Flying, yeah. And somehow the ticket got messed up. So I booked another one, and ended up, you know, with baggage and everything, it was like $1,000. So booked that one. Then again, my wife calls me on the phone, please come out here, please come out here. Don't leave me.
Where's she at?
She's in Phoenix. I was at Vegas. And again, I said, okay, I literally could have just walked off the plane that second. So I stopped. I didn't go.
I'm sorry, real quick. How long you been married to Nicole?
4 years.
4 years, okay.
And
so did you come from Vegas to Phoenix?
She got a U-Haul and drove out all the way out to Vegas. At one point, got stuck. I had 2 nights at the Ayers Hotel, or not the Ayers, the Stratosphere. So I get there, try to check in. Somehow they fucked that up. So I was sitting there for like 24 hours. And then she got stuck somewhere in the middle of the desert, got lost, got stuck. That took even longer. And then finally she made it. And yeah, we stayed there for I think a couple of days. We tried to get the hotels booked and stuff, and it was through like Hopper. And I don't know what the hell their problem was, but I mean, one thing after another, we ended up getting totally screwed out of hotels and money.
So when did you guys leave Vegas and get back to Phoenix?
Just a couple months ago.
When did you get back to Phoenix?
A couple months ago.
Oh, months ago. Okay, I'm
2
sorry.
months.
2 months, about 2. So it's what, May? So we're talking.
Just 2 months ago. I don't know, you know. But I get here, and she's like, you know, let's just figure this out, you know.
Did you have a place to stay?
No, she didn't really have a place to stay. She was staying like with her ex, basically, like my stepson's biological father, right? And
what's the ex's name?
Fred.
Fred?
Mm-hmm.
What's his last name?
Hey.
Hey? Okay.
And so she was like staying there, but they just don't go along. They quit all the time because she fights with everybody all the time. And we get there and just try to figure things out. At some point in time, we start working like ADIA and Gig Smart, you know, different contracting jobs and stuff.
I'm sorry, you say Gig Smart?
Gig Smart, yeah.
Okay.
It's an app on your phone.
What does
you download it and you get jobs. You basically put in for a bid. They hire you and you go to work.
Okay.
So there's jobs all over.
How do they? I mean, so it's just literally they contact you via phone?
Yeah.
Like call you or text you or what?
Yeah. You pay attention to the app and it'll tell if you're hired and what time you start and the location.
So what phone number were you using for that?
I don't know. Okay. I've had all kinds of phones, so.
I understand. So anyway, so you're working for Gig Smart and another, what was
ADIA.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah, I mean, we're working that, and then, we ended up getting over to, like, Mesa, so it's a little bit closer to some of the jobs we had.
Did you guys still have a car, or just?
No, we had bikes, and you know, just take the light rail to wherever was somewhat close or by bus, and that was like a really cheap way to do it.
So to get around the valley, just riding the light rail?
Yeah, light rail and bus and
buses.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but we've had a shit ton of mountain bikes. We've had all kinds of bikes and stuff. Some like a $2,000 like a Fuji road bike. Had a
how do you afford a $2,000
specialized
Fuji bike?
Working.
Okay.
Specialized electric assist bike that we brought from Vegas. That was a $4,000 bike.
How much money do you make working at like Jake Spartan, ADA?
$18 an hour, more than the managers are making.
Wow.
Yeah.
When was the last time you worked ADIA slash
ADIA?
I
haven't been able to because when I had the extra space storage, we kind of got stuck there. We brought all our stuff from like Peoria or whatever, and we had a bunch of luggage, and for whatever reason, like they were like, you can't get on the bus with this stuff. So like literally fucking dragged all of our stuff from Peoria to what is it, Thomas? Like Thomas and 27th.
Yeah, I know the area.
Yeah, so that's where extra space storage is.
Okay.
That one I was familiar with because I rented from them before, and I would keep my landscaping trailer there. So I get my stuff down there, and it was like I got a paycheck from working in Cub Stadium, and it was like $135 or I think like 140, and then the boss only paid her like $35 because she wasn't working and was just fucking off the job, and everybody else was
Nicole.
Yeah, and everybody else was happy with the work that I was doing. Like I busted my ass, I was there the whole time, and I did what I was supposed to do. So she was all pissed off, and I'm like, look, this is fucking bullshit. This is the amount of money we have, and I followed her lead. I mean, time and time again, she's fucking kind of like a leader, and I'm kind of a leader, and it just makes it really fucking hard to get along. Because she's always dead set in her ways. She's older, and I was like, look, you've had the decisions, and it just doesn't work. I know for a fact what I'm gonna do, how to do it, and it's gonna happen. So I get the storage. We get down there. It's like her. It came out to It was like 119, and it came out to like 127.50.
So if you're working at Cub Stadium, this is during spring training, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So when's the last time you were able to work?
Man, it's pretty tricky. I mean, I've been buying and selling things online just through. I had a account through like Marketplace, and when I was at the extra space storage, I had my wallet, my keys, and my phone, and I got robbed.
When did you get robbed?
I got robbed for all of my shit.
Yeah, but when?
Probably about a month back.
Did you report it?
I don't call cops. I've done time.
You did time?
Yeah. I've been to prison. Because that jet ski and boat rental company, my stepdad embezzled $120,000, and he was cheating on my mom. And he tried to take my handgun from me, and he spit in my face. And when he did that, I hit him 3 times and knocked him on his ass, and he kept moving. So I laid it into him because he used to beat the shit out of me all the time as a kid. And so I lit his ass up, and I got a Class 6 felony assault with a handgun.
You beat him with a gun?
No.
Oh, because he had a gun, or?
I had a firearm, and he had a 9mm. And I get a Class 6 felony assault with a handgun over it. First felony.
How much time did you do?
Well, after that, my I get out and I found out my grandpa died, and I lost my shit, and I got a unlawful means of transportation. It was a high-speed pursuit. I was on 50cc Zuma. When I got out of jail, I bought it.
Stole a 50.
No.
Sorry.
I bought
you bought.
a Yamaha Zuma. It was like a 50cc scooter.
Uh-huh.
They thought it was stolen. It wasn't.
Okay.
They just took the plate off of it because they told me I had to have like a Class J motorcycles endorsement. So I went there and I renewed like the motorcycle endorsement. I already had it. I didn't like renew it or something, I guess. So I went there and did that. And then I guess my insurance lapsed because there was like a fraud on my Chase account. So
you said something about high-speed pursuit.
Yeah.
On
So,
a 50cc.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
It was I'm not even shitting you. It was like an episode of Jason Bourne. I was with some kiddies riding a bike, and I was riding that thing, and they flipped on the lights, and I just fucking took off, popped the wheelie, and came up towards a stop sign, and there was 2 lanes of traffic coming this way and 2 lanes going that way. Well, I rode a wheelie straight through the stop sign and traffic, and there was literally like, there was traffic coming both directions, both lanes, either side, just like a wave, right? And I cut right through the whole middle, right wheelie. And
so the cops didn't like that?
And the cop was coming right up over the hill, and I just flew right through all of these cars. And took a right at a friend's house and jumped through the fence on the motorcycle, left down the side, and I looked back, and he had a Glock 40 pointed at me. And so I made sure to keep my back pointed at him because, you know, you can't really shoot anybody in the back that's unarmed legally. They just ran the house with AR-15s, and I threw back 3 90-proof bottles of like some Russian vodka. And I guess I fucking kind of blacked out because I came outside and I was hooting and hollering. And
was that the second time you were arrested?
yeah, and that's when I did like a year in county.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, after that, like, I got out, and that's when I met my wife. Like, I got out.
Was that up in Lake Havasu or was it down here? Okay.
I was in Kingman, which is up from Havasu.
Okay.
I get out of jail, and then, somebody who I made friends with in jail, he tells me about set free and all these great things and stuff. He was reading the Bible, and I just didn't understand it. Like, my mom was a pastor. And so, we were doing, like, Bible studies there and stuff. I gave him my word. I said I'd go to set free. And so I did that, and he was like, man, he showed up there, and he's like, Josh isn't here. He's like, I'm going to leave. So I was giving a bunch of people haircuts and stuff. I come out to the front, and he's like, man, like, he broke down in tears. He's like, nobody's ever given me their word before and followed through with it. And so I stayed there like 4 months. I got to like group 3. I think it was like 3 or 4 of like memory verses and all these different things. Like, it completely like transformed my life because I gained a lot of perspective of just how you conduct yourself. Just simple as like the music that you listen to, secular music. That's always sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and women, and blah blah. And then when you disassociate yourself from all of these things, and then you hear things that you start to really not only like understand it and gain the wisdom, but then you start to apply it. And my big thing was like how many people that are like, I'm a Christian, and they don't do anything like that.
They don't practice Christianity.
It brings a lot of hypocrisy into it. And so.
You consider yourself a Christian?
Yeah. Even though it's like I've been through hell and back.
Was that the turning point for you to, like, you said you kind of found perspective?
Yeah.
Okay.
I found, like, I completely turned my life around. And I did it in a way where, like, I was in the darkest place what felt like the darkest place in my life. You know, you do time and you don't get any money on your books. You know, I, you know, hustle a little bit here and there to have somebody, you know, reach out and try to call my mom and see how she's doing, and she wouldn't answer the phone. And nobody gave a shit. You know, you're doing your time all by yourself. Nobody gives a fuck. And, you know, I became a torpedo, and piece of shits would come in and I'd fuck them up. Roll them out. That was it.
I'm sorry, you do what?
I'd beat the shit out of people that were pieces of shit.
Really?
Yeah. People that would fucking come in and they were fucking hitting on their kids or shit like that, I'd beat the fuck out of them and send them out.
This is in the jail?
Yeah.
So like
because you're there, you're doing your time, and that's your home.
Right.
I mean, that's where.
So like, what would make your list for someone to beat up?
Well, you check their paperwork.
No, but like we'll say it's like, okay, car theft, burglary. Like what would make like, okay, this is someone I got to take care of?
If you had somebody that was a child endangerment, or they were beating on women, if they're selling drugs to kids, shit like that.
Okay.
You know.
Was that something you took on yourself, or was it something like someone appointed you to do?
Yeah, it was more like appointed.
Someone told you this is your job?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you know, one of the things that happened was there's a black that came through our race tables and shit. And it was early in the morning, man, and he came to my table and he set down the tray. I didn't even look up and see who it was, because it should already, you know, it shouldn't even gotten to that point. If people were really about what they're about, somebody would have stood up and be like, dude, fuck off. You know what I mean? Nobody did that, because he's a big fucking 350-pound fucking monkey. You know what I mean? And that's not a racial thing. I'm equally racist. Every race has a bad gene. But the thing was, it's a power trip and a double standard to come at me and say, oh, well, you're in trouble because, you know, you took a tray from kinfolk, and they're the ones that don't even bring up their own shit and have the balls to fucking stand up to somebody just because they're big. It doesn't fucking matter. They're big for nothing. It doesn't matter. If that's what you stand for it. But don't come at me sideways because I didn't see who it was and fucking took a tray from another race. So I got fucking pissed off, and I went to the fucking dude and I told him we have a fucking problem. Now I'm pissed the fuck off because I'm in trouble because your fucking ass can't even fucking follow rules. You know what I mean? And
you were just sitting at your table, and then the black guy came over to your table, and now you have to do. Oh, and took your tray?
No, I'm
sorry.
He tried to give me his tray.
Oh.
And that's where shit started.
Okay.
So I fucking went to fight him and shit, and he bitched out, and then everybody looked at me like, holy fuck, this dude's fucking got balls on him, because he was a big ass guy. Well, time came to a point that there was kind of like about to be like a race war that was gonna jump off, and it was like fucking the whole jail, the whole pod, and it was everybody on that side and everybody on our side, and fucking I said fuck that shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I live. I'm not gonna be disrespected or shit like a bitch. So I was fucking like bombing through the fucking crowd to get everybody. You know what I mean?
So when did you get out of there? You said it was 100 and some days, or how many days did you spend?
Yeah, like almost a year.
Almost a year? And then you got out?
Yeah, and then I went to set free.
And then that changed your life there? So did you put away all the torpedo? You said you call it torpedo.
All the political shit. Yeah, like I don't even really like the politics because, you know, nowadays it's watered down. Like people are just about fucking drugs. And they're really not about bringing up their people. Like, if there's a race that really brings up the people, it's ISIS. Because they take care of each other. And, you know, they bring up a lot of wisdom. You know, take shit from basically what people consider nothing and make it, you know. And that's something that I respect. For me, man, when I went to prison, because my wife got a aggravated DUI, I was a month away from getting off felony probation. And they said, hey, look, your girlfriend or whatever, her name came up, you can't be with her. Okay, well, little did they know, I snuck off to Vegas with her and got married. And so I said, fuck that. I'm not gonna fucking leave her, I'm not gonna divorce her because, you know, some probation officer, nobody's gonna tell me what to do. I married her. It's a legal contract. And I decided that I was gonna say, fuck it, and go on the run. And that's where I went to California doing the Chromium 6 cleanup, you know, Utah, Phoenix. That's where all of my shit started. That's where I became a fugitive on the run. Based court date, that was that. And, you know, even the budget suites, even the car. I bought the car, had it in somebody else's name. Budget suites, had it in somebody else's name. I worked 15 different companies. When I went to prison, she had $8,000 in the bank account. She had 2 vehicles. She had a last paycheck, and she had a place to stay at the budget suites.
So this is the third, or the second, or this is the third time you're incarcerated? When she had all this stuff? Because you had provided it to her because you were on the run before you got caught?
Yeah, this is like the first time going to prison.
Prison.
So, yeah. When I went to prison, I probably got on the phone with her, went through Alhambra and all this crap. And I'm on the phone with her, and she broke down tears, and she says, look, I can't fucking take this. She said, you know, if you're going to go live that prison life, you're going to lose your wife or your son. And that fucking hit me hard. And I listened to what she had to say. She said, look, it's either you don't catch charges and you stay out of that bullshit and do your time and come home, or I'm going to leave you. So I gave her my word. I wasn't going to catch any time. I wasn't going to get in any more time. I wasn't going to get involved with anything. I was just stay out of politics, just do my time and go home. So I did that. I never smoked one cigarette. I never did any gambling debts. I never did any drugs. You know, I
So you did your time?
Yeah, but I mean, is it really that simple in prison?
I mean, it doesn't sound like it's simple at all.
You're talking about everybody's got a problem. Everybody is there for a reason. And
so how long were you there for?
I had 2 years, and I had back time from county, so it was like 14 months.
14 months? Okay, so that was your first stint in prison.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got out. And then what happened?
30 days later, I started Promised Land Landscaping out here.
Out in Phoenix?
Yeah.
Okay.
30 days out of prison, I started a company.
Is that when you moved down here? You said like 2 months ago you moved down?
No.
Okay.
I was staying over on Camelback, and for my release, because I was labeled SMI, I didn't know what SMI was. Apparently, seriously mentally ill.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
SMI.
Okay.
My mom apparently got me this label SMI from some doctor. She was collecting money as a kid. I knew nothing about it. She said it was because my father died and she was collecting money that she was owed. It was a lie.
So you don't consider yourself SMI?
Well, I do now. I mean, I've had traumatic brain injuries. I've had car accidents. I've freaking indent across my freaking skull from 60 mile-an-hour crash. I've been in 102 fights.
102 fights?
102 now.
Jeez.
And I've, you know, Phoenix is like the Wild West.
So from the 2 months you've been here, you think it's the Wild West?
No. Well, I've
You've lived here before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot. Yeah. You lived here before.
When I was living over on Camelback and I was landscaping shit like that, I didn't get my nose in anything. You know, I was working and shit like that, and with her fighting with me all the time and just acting senile.
Nicole?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I couldn't handle it. It was too much. I was back and forth.
Between when you say back and forth physically?
Havasu and Phoenix. I was back and forth. I was exhausted. It was overwhelming. The bitch is fucking crazy. Yeah, you know, the yelling, fucking screaming, just fucking narcissistic. Okay, if I fucked up and I made a mistake, it was hung over my head 100 times every fucking day. I'd get up in the morning, and for 2 hours, every single day, she would rattle off every fucking negative, bad thing in the fucking world I have ever fucking done for 2 hours every day. That is fucking exhausting, man. That is off the fucking wall.
Why don't you just leave her?
That's what I was doing, and I would, and then fucking she would be begging, come back to me, just like fucking flying on the fucking plane. But
you just finally got to Phoenix, right?
Yeah, man. But I got 7-year-old stepson, you know, and that was like.
Was he also living in like Havasu City?
No.
Or she was here with his dad?
He was with us.
With you? Okay.
Yeah, with me more than anybody. And so, you know, everything, I taught him how to skateboard. I was teaching him, you know, he knew 10 times 10 at the age, like, right when he turned 6 years old. I've been in the picture since he was 3 years old. But with the bullshit that her and I have, you know, she just fucking can't act right or can't control herself when she's around me, I guess. And it just came to the point where, like, he can't fucking be a part of the fucking insanity. And so we're back and forth. I was back and forth trying to.
And you told me the last time you were in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been incarcerated since then, or locked up, or arrested?
Yeah, I've been to jail. I went to jail.
When was the last time you went to jail?
Just a couple weeks ago.
For what?
It was. I don't remember what the charges were, but yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. Anyway.
Do you know who it was? Which was it? Phoenix? Was it GPS?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Do you remember when you got out?
Yeah, I mean, it was just a couple weeks ago. I was there for like 3 days.
Where'd you go?
Towers.
No, when you got out of jail.
To the street.
The street?
Yeah, fucking.
Did you work anything?
I mean,
when I say work, did you go? Were you employed?
I mean, it's kind of hard to when you don't have ID, when you don't have.
No, I thought you were using the.
When you don't have a phone.
Oh, you didn't have a phone by that time?
Yeah, so it's fucking like really hard.
So I know you mentioned working like the Cubs. Did you ever work the Suns games or anything like that?
Yeah.
When was the last time you worked the Suns game?
A ways back when I had my phone in my wallet.
Okay.
I can't put together dates and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I understand.
It's more difficult, especially with everything that's going on. You know, I mean, my entire family is hereditary now.
Your entire family what?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear what you said.
My entire family.
Is.
But let's put it this way: I can keep my fucking mouth shut. You understand what I'm saying? I've heard some rumors about what's going on.
What rumors? Let's talk about it.
My wife told me I'm on the news.
Okay. Do you know why you're on the news?
I've heard some rumors. I haven't read anything. I would actually like to see exactly what's what. But
do you know who that is?
Looks like me.
Do you think it is you? It looks like you, or is it you?
Looks like me.
What about that picture?
Hard to tell.
So this one you say looks like you. This one you're saying hard to tell.
Yeah.
What about that picture?
Yeah, kind of looks like me.
What's it look like a picture of or from? What's it look like a picture from? Like, can you see like the background and what's it look like people are doing in this picture?
What are they doing?
Yeah.
That's a bus.
What would you say is in the background of that picture?
The background?
Yeah, like, so if this person who looks like you say, what's around them?
A street.
You think this person's on a street?
It's hard to tell.
I'll tell you. This is a bus.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was trying
to like look up.
No, not at the window. I'm sorry. I meant like, the person's literally standing on a bus, right? And this is a picture of like people standing on the street, sidewalk, getting on a bus. Do you know who this person is?
No.
And this person?
Tell me.
No, I'm asking. Do you know who it is?
Not sure.
That's you.
It is?
Yeah.
Positively?
It is. So, what happened on the bus?
Couldn't tell you.
You don't remember being on the bus?
I couldn't tell you.
Were you released from jail May 3rd?
Was I?
I'm asking you that.
Bad with dates.
I will tell you, you were released from Maricopa County Jail on May 3rd.
Yeah.
Did you work any games or anything like that?
No.
Do you know if anyone's stealing your identity who's working games through, is it AI?
I know that somebody is stealing my identity because...
Do it look like you, do you know?
When I was... I would have to say somebody has to look like me, like a doppelganger or something, because when I was in jail, they told me that I had a case manager out here, and that I was supposed to do a mental health evaluation, and they said that there was an exact address, there's a case manager, that I would have 9 years back pay for being SMI from the state. That's anywhere from $800 to $2,000. So that's somewhere close to like $150,000 if it's $2,000 a month, right?
You're better at math than me, it sounds like.
Well, my point being is that I'm from Havasu. The only like health provider that I've had established with like a therapist would be in Havasu. I've never had anything out here. So somebody had established a case manager out here. It's a fact. Somebody is using my identity, and they have a case manager out here. And if they're doing that, they're going to be able to collect on that money.
True.
And I haven't been able to access that at all. I even went there to like Taros, and they wouldn't like even let me in. And
when were you at Taros?
I've been there like 3 freaking times. Every time I go there, they like won't even let me in.
When did you cut your hair? It looks pretty freshly cut.
Well, I've had it recut. Just a week ago.
So you mentioned your wife told you were on the news. She didn't tell you why. When's the last time you talked to Nicole?
2 days ago.
Like face to face?
Yeah.
So 2 days. So let's see. Today's Monday. No, today's Tuesday. So 2 days ago would have been Sunday.
Yeah.
Where were you at when you talked to her?
Seventh Street, and I won't say McDowell or Broadway. I was at a friend's house, and
Who?
I can't remember his name. It's been a long time since I've seen him, but I stopped by his place because I didn't know where he lives. And I asked my friend to use her phone to call because I haven't been able to see her for at least a couple weeks.
This is the same woman that drove you crazy for 2 hours a day.
Yeah, because she's nice for a while and then she goes crazy for a while.
So when you got out of jail, where'd you go? A couple weeks ago, you say.
Just sleeping on the street. Like, got a tent, bike. I stayed over. Let's see.
So when you left jail, you had like a polo shirt and black pants. No, they were black shorts.
Okay.
And some black shoes. That's not what you're wearing today.
No.
So what happened to those?
I got my shit stolen while sleeping.
Sleep on the street?
Yeah,
Where were you sleeping on the street?
there's a, it's, like Mesa, when, if you go from Mesa and you go into, the highway, and then, you'd like hang a right, and then you go down like the freeway a little bit, and there was like a, I don't know if, I think it's like, I stopped there before when I was landscaping, but it was like a, almost like a dump, but you can like dump concrete there and shit like that.
So you got from jail to someplace in Mesa?
Yeah.
How?
I got a bus ticket.
Okay.
And
when you left jail, you had a mark on your face, like, so I don't know if you hit it, someone hit you, I don't know, you fell down, I have no idea.
Okay.
What happened? Someone punched you? Before or after? I mean, you had it before you went to jail. You had it when you came out of jail.
I had it before?
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
Okay. Do you remember this mark?
No.
No.
The place, it was like on the canal. You know, people like pop up tents and shit like that.
Homeless hanging out. Yeah, I get it.
And it was like by like a Harkins theater and like a Walmart.
In Mesa.
Yeah.
And then how'd you get? So you're there after you get out of jail the 3rd, and you got out of jail the 3rd of May.
That's where I've been staying.
You've been staying in Mesa.
Uh-huh.
So you've been in Mesa since when? When did you get back into Phoenix?
I got over this way because I was trying to find my wife.
You know, it's just hard for me to understand how you can talk to me about 50cc motorcycle chase and
Well, I don't have a phone right now. Like, I got one from somebody, and it's like not really working, and so I was gonna go over like Black Canyon Road, and my wife's friend, like, my wife told me that she'd been staying over at a friend's house and stuff, but they kind of like, with her and her kid, they like argue a lot. It's kind of a small place, so my wife's friend.
Oh, your wife's friend. I apologize. I thought you were talking about
So
your wife's
I was heading over Black Canyon.
Black Canyon and
Desert Palms. That's what the place is called.
Okay.
I don't remember what that street is, but
So when did you get back to Phoenix from Mesa? Because you left jail.
I was just heading over to my wife's friend's place to see if my wife was there.
So where were you at last night?
I was out in Mesa.
In Mesa?
At the canal.
If I get a map and show it, so if you give me the cross streets for
so Walmart in Mesa, and I was going to Black Canyon Road.
So this Walmart in Mesa, can you give me the cross streets, and I'll try to find a map, and then you can mark on the map where you were at last night.
It's behind the Walmart by the Arkansas Theater, by the car dealership.
You don't have a cross street? Is there a canal or something?
Yeah, it's a canal.
Like the major canal that like runs through Phoenix and Tempe and all that? To Mesa?
I don't know if it's a major canal. I'm just telling you where I was at.
All right. Because I'm not familiar with Mesa, so I'm just trying to think of like a cross street to help me zero in, so I can show you. You can show me on the map.
Well, it's right by the freeway.
Which one?
17, I believe.
So the I-17 and you didn't know a cross street, an off ramp.
Where the Cubs Stadium is at.
Okay, if I get the Cubs Stadium, then we can zero in from there.
Yeah, I mean it's.
All right. I'm gonna go work on that. You want some more water?
Yeah, please.
All right, no worries.
Is there something for? I guess I'm having something going on with like low blood sugar.
What would you like? See if I can find
just something sweet.
Like candy?
Yeah, like just anything sweet, sugar in it.
Do you want cold water or room temperature water?
Cold. Been so exhausted.
I understand. When's the last time you had sleep?
Huh?
When's the last time you had sleep?
I slept the other night. I've been sleeping quite a bit. I've been exhausted. Doctor said I have low blood sugar.
When was the last time you saw a doctor?
In county.
Okay. So something sweet. Are we talking like a candy, or am I looking for like sugar?
Like a candy bar or something?
Alright. See what I can find.
Thank you.
You allergic to anything? Any peanuts or almonds or anything like that I need to know about?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Joshua. I forgot to ask. You like Josh or Joshua? What do you prefer?
I don't prefer.
You don't care either way? What's that on your chest?
What?
Tattoo?
Yeah.
What do you got? Flames?
Yeah.
Both sides?
Model. With parts and shit. Hey.
Yeah, here's your water. It's cold.
Oh.
So when you got out of jail on the 3rd of May 3rd, you're wearing, I know it's hard to tell. That one really doesn't do much for you either.
You got the picture of my shoes?
So you got some shoes, you can barely tell, but those are the same shoes that you were wearing when you got out of jail. Those pink socks are the socks that they give you when you're in jail. You see the same pink socks. Let me just move this over here a little bit. See the same pink socks.
I had a couple pairs of pink socks, shoes, and a red and black Patriots jacket that was stolen.
Well, I don't know if you had the Patriots jacket with you, and I know you had a different backpack. I know you had your tarp on here, and you got on the bus, this bus. But the first time this isn't the very first bus you got on. For some reason, you got on a bus someplace else with this person. This person got on the bus, you tried to get on, you didn't have the fare, you walked back. I don't know what you said, if she gave you her card or if she gave you the pass, and then you came up. I don't know, again, if it was money, if it was her card, then you were able to ride that bus. You rode that bus with her to another place.
Why are you telling me that?
Because I know. It's on video. You exited that bus, you got on to this bus, and it's only you two on this bus. This doesn't happen yet. And
where's this other bus?
This is the first. So when you're driving, or you're not driving, you're riding. You and her go sit in the very back row.
Where's this first bus?
I know this happened. I just need to know why.
I'm asking you, where's the first bus?
What do you mean?
Where's the first bus that I'm on, allegedly?
Let's see. Well, out of these 3 photos, it's this bus first, then this, and then this, if you want to talk about the 3 pictures we have chronologically. So I know what happened on the bus. I just want to know why.
I guess you'd have to ask my lawyer.
So you don't want to tell me what happened on the bus?
Well, you're a detective. Seems like everybody's... I don't know. I feel like I'm reading the room. And also...
I just want to hear your side of what happened.
I just want to defend myself and honor my rights, my amendment rights.
What does that mean?
Because I feel like sticking to my gut, I should have a lawyer to defend me.
So you're requesting a lawyer?
I feel like that's the best thing I can do.
I'm asking you. I want to clarify, just so I completely understand.
I don't have a right to a lawyer?
No, I'm clarifying. I want to completely understand. Do you want a lawyer present?
Of course.
Okay.
Joshua Bagley was given the maximum sentence, 40 years in prison. But for Diane's friends and for bus riders who now hesitate before sitting in the back row, it wasn't enough. This format's a little different from what I usually do, but if it resonated with you, let me know. I'd love to explore more stories like these, even if the interrogations don't end with confessions. Until next time.